Greetings, fellow van lifers and anybody else that's interested in the lifestyle. Name's Ezekiel. This is the Water Blue channel, and I decided to make a video today to share. I see a lot of people with a lot of nice rigs, so I decided to share my rig and hopes it might inspire some and maybe give some ideas. This won't be super in depth, but it'll just be short, depending on the response. Then I'll get down to some of the intricate things and details, things of that nature. All right, peace and blessings, and here we go. So I'm in a Chevy Express 1999, tall top, turtle top they call it sometime. I have 100 watts of solar on the roof, as you see. I know I'm against the sun right now, but I'm gonna make a 360 around. So it's a 5.7 liter engine. She runs beautifully. I just got actually I didn't want to just go inside right away, but anyway, let me back up because I don't know what I do with my keys. So yeah, this is the outside. I have, she's a beautiful green color. I'll close this door to get a little bit better look. So she's like an emerald green. I bought her off a friend about 3 years ago, and pretty much told my landlord, here's the last, rent payment. I actually just, that was it. I was sold. Something I wanted to do quite a few years. Shout to Bob Wells and everybody else that had anything else to do with, kind of showing people the way, if you will. I have 100 watt solar on the dash that stays there, unless I really need it. In the wintertime, for the most part, it'll always be there. There's like, I guess, a little bit of a UV coating on dashboards and front windows, and so it's not as efficient when the sun is going through the glass. You lose like maybe 30 watts, literally. But it's a Rockpals 100 watt, and it served me very well. It had a bit of a short cord on it, so what I did was, anyway, okay, let's look here. As you see, my front seat storage, dirty clothes. I got some propane back there connected to my Mr. Heater Buddy. When needed, she's stored away. It's a really beautiful day. I'm in New Jersey. Anyway, so yeah, I extended the wire on the Rockpals about 6 feet. So there's plenty extra wire now for me to put it on the dash, without it yanking or anything like that. And that is connected also with the one on the roof. So they're both running together. Like I said, you know what? I'm gonna get really in depth, and I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna be really quick. If you see, I do have a Jackery there. Okay, and my Jackery is running through a 750 watt inverter that is connected to one of my lighter ports. And in this particular van, all of my lighter ports are hot, always, except one. So I got the hot idea. I said, you know what? Let me hook an inverter up to that and hook my Jackery through its AC power cord to that inverter. So now, whenever I turn the van on, I just turned it on, my auto start, you'll see my Jackery is gonna wake up. Okay, see, she woke up, and I'm at like 99% right now anyway, so doesn't really matter. So if you see it's only charging at 49, it's because it's almost full. But that Jackery, normally you get about 150. In other words, it's never even anywhere near empty, because every time I turn the car on, you know, she fires up. So again, I don't even use my solar for my Jackery. I do use my solar for, I have a Rock Pals up here. No, that's this is a Maxoak, and the Maxoak is pretty cool. It's charging through solar right now. It's charging through solar. All right, and also these two are called Fluorions, and these are like maybe 200 watt hours, and they're really, you know, good. So I only really use those for my lights. You see the lights around, just the basic lights you get from Walmart or wherever. Walmart or wherever you get your lights from. So yeah, there's that side, and with the same remote, I can turn on that side. It looks a little funny in the bright light. So yeah, all right, and yes, that is a Nintendo Wii. Yes, it is. I can turn it on too, right now. Actually, I'll do that. Turn on my Nintendo Wii, because that system is awesome. And where am I going? To Wii U. Oh, excuse me, the Wii U. The Wii U. So yeah, this is kind of, you know, my bed, my living room, whatever. I have a lot of storage above my overhead, over the passenger and driver's seat. So I mean, it's just stuff with, you know, all types of stuff. You know, I can reach in there with no lights on and know where everything is. So, you know, it is what it is. Everybody has their own way of organizing. You know, I don't judge. So yeah, held these are from Walmart, and they're very Home Depot. They're Sterilite, and they're very strong, and they're very light. Okay, so that's why I have those. They were both the same height, but I took one off because they're adjustable, and have that one here. So if I'm in the bed and I want to bring out, say, you know, my propane, I want to cook, you know, here, let me do that really quick. All right, boom, boom. All righty, I'm ready to cook. And you know, so anyway, that's that. That's my bed. I have all kind of storage under there, all kind of storage. I use storage on these doors. I don't open, because when I took the roof out in order for me to be able to stand, I'm 5'8", and in this area nearest the TV, if you notice the ceiling humps upward, that is enough space for me to stand up, you know, without like hitting my head. Okay, if I'm shoeless, but not for nothing. I mean, come on, it's just barely touching my head, and that's comfortable to be able to do things in the van without getting out and things of that nature. All right, so what I did here in the back. What I did here in the back is just perfect space. Okay, I was able to fit 6 additional storage milk crates. All right, and this is just a little bit of an extra bed that I put on there. So I just want you to see it now. And no, the bed really didn't go that far. It only went as far as where the crates are. but I put this board here, and that extended my bed another, what are we talking about? Almost a foot, maybe a foot and a half. You know, so a foot and a half is a lot of space, you know, if you want to have company, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's cool. And yeah, that's really great. It's got my tools, you know, extra fluids, things of that nature. Anything that you would have. A whole mess load of some sneakers, just some kick arounds. But got a whole bunch of propane and butane. When I see them, I buy them, and I buy them. You know, if I see them, I buy them. Period. Because I don't ever want to get caught without the ability to be able to provide and cook for myself. Things of that nature. All right, cool. This is just. I was using this for the shoe mat. Now I just use it when I lay on my back if I have to get under the van at all, for any reason. Again, I just had the exhaust system done, and you can't even hear her. I mean, you don't know what you sound like before. And a friend of the person that sold it to me had like these high performance dual exhaust pipes, and you know, it was just, anyway, they rotted off. It was aftermarket stuff and whatever. Anyway, the car has just been serviced and it never ran so good, period, point blank. Yeah, so here's my dash. I got a little dream catcher up there, and my badge that I retired from a hospital I worked at. I would be considered first responder in that field. You know, I work in hospitals, and pretty much I'm the first person you're gonna see when you come to the hospital, especially if you're not acting right. I got a neighbor over here playing some music to accompany my video. And so anyway, that's that. If you all enjoyed what you saw so far, and hopefully I did not ramble too much, because again, I did not plan on making this video at all. Carbon monoxide detector, thermostat, thermometer rather, to check the outside and inside temperatures, and just different stuff. Got a little drone back there, and yeah, there's the Wii U playing, and it's actually coming off of this. So with the TV and the Wii U right now, I'm only getting, well, it's extracting 89 watts, and I'm only bringing in 36. You see what time it is. It's 3:24, and I'm not facing to the south right now, so I would be able to replenish that, just an even swap. Okay, this is one thing I did want to say to everybody. In the future, if you haven't started van life yet, and clearly I know something about these batteries because I've got a whole lot of them. Jackeries are great, and you get what you pay for, I believe. I'm happy with it, and I think that if you treat it right and you know what you're doing, you can keep these things for years and years and years on end. I understand that there's a certain science with them that they don't last as long, and you know, maybe, you know, from zero to you know, from full to zero, they're saying, you know, 300 or so times, you know, before you start losing 80%. Listen, I'm not going to say anything about any of that. What I do want you to know is I paid for it full price. Jackery's been good to me. They sent me all kind of extra adapters for free, and just anyway, I think that they're a great company, and I have no problem with them. But what I want to say about this Maxoak, which is my first battery I had, no, it was my third, because I bought these first, the two Fluorions, and they're all connected via, they're all connected, even though they're not charging, they would be blinking, and you would know that but they're at full charge. So whatever I'm using right now from the lights, you know, that's just even exchange, because it is really overkill, because LEDs, you know, they don't take any power at all. Even though I'm going to turn them off because I'm not using them, and so I don't need them to be on. what I wanted to say was mainly the Max Oak. When you buy a battery, folks, you make sure it has these attributes. That it wakes up on charge. Now, did you understand what I meant? In other words, when it doesn't, don't get anything with an on and off switch, okay? Because the Max Oak up here, the 450, I think maybe it's a 450 or 420, that does not turn on if I just plug in a hot wire. I have to turn it on. In other words, now I turned it off and now it's not charging. Now that is goddamn ridiculous. I'm sorry I had to say that, but that is ridiculous, because even these cheap little Furrions, when charging, they turn on. But this I have to turn, so it's very inconvenient. I am going to upgrade this, but I'm going to use it as much as possible, because again, I've got used to it. I've been doing this 3 years now, and I've had this for about 2. So now I have to turn it on in order for it to charge, which is not the case for the Jackery. So again, make sure that you email the company or whoever you reach out to. If it's not Jackery, or if it's not, say, Furrion, they're really nice. You can get those from Amazon as well. You know, I don't work for anybody, so you know, I don't have any links or anything like that. I'm only doing this from my heart, because I want to see other people succeed and what they're doing with van life. So anyway, this was quite extensive, way more extensive than I intended, but you know, I'm not upset. I'm actually pretty happy. Again, I did a little bit of rambling. Yep, that's me. I don't know if you can see me. Peace. All right, peace. So yeah, that's that. That's me. That's my rig. And yeah, my car just turned off, because when you do auto start, it only lasts for about 10 minutes and then turns the car off if you don't put the key in the ignition. Anyway, when the car's a little bit better shape as far as organization, which is not terrible today, excuse me, but yeah, I'll give you a little bit more in-depth tour of some of the things and what makes this world go round. All right. Oh, and before the movie, this truck was called the Vanguard, and actually I was called the Vanguard. But if I say it now, what difference does it make? They're gonna say you got that from, you know. But I'm sure I'm not the only person that thought of Vanguard. Nonetheless, this is the Water Blue Channel, live from New Jersey, North Jersey. Weather is nice. I'm out here by the river, down by the river, and just enjoying the birds, and had some good time to clean and do a little bit of organization. Thank you, folks. Blessings in abundance. Be safe. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself sometimes. And, you know, be kind to others. Pay it forward. All right. Shalom, family.